What is up, guys? Cyber Houdini here, and welcome back to a little bit of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This has been a runaway success, surprise of the year for sure. When I first saw it at one of Xbox's shows, I was like, oh, that's a banger right there, hell yes, you know? Especially when I think we can all agree that we've needed these kind of games to branch out from, you know, what we know them from, like say like Persona series, but have it available and everything, or like a Nintendo Zelda that deserves to be on everything, you know. I've been looking at this great indie game called Seed of Life, and it takes a kind of a wolf fox, sort of like Twilight Princess. That'll be fun. Keep an eye out for that one. But yeah, we are coming up to some big, basically Christmas for video games, and that includes so many great surprises, you know. Like what'll be the next Clair Obscur that just blows people away. We'll have to see. And we have the Switch 2 launch. I'm excited for that. Hopefully I'll be doing some coverage of that day one. I wanted to get like a new console. I have the original OG Switch. It's like 7-8 years old at this point. And then you know, it helps with the channel as well. I know everyone's kind of so look how low the damage is there, and we know what goes into the billions. So yeah, we're almost coming into the final act of this game. We pretty much unlocked swimming, and we're doing these amours to take down the heart of the Paintress. So that's really what's going on right about now. Funk Joe Brothers. But yeah, Jesus, just crazy stuff. Obviously, with us being so close to the Summer Game Fest and everything else, the amount of leaks that's going on right now. We just got a nice little confirmation of a Sony State of Play. That'll be 40 minutes. I'll be tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be around to stream it, but I'll try it. They do, for some reason, Sony does theirs very late. I guess just to hit the Japanese prime time and fuck the rest of us. Yeah, it's always the way. I made hello, how you doing? Welcome on in. Oh, it always does that. Even though I press the button to get into the game, it tells me to keep an eye on where your controller is. That's nice. That's nice. That's really nice. So, rumors for like Sony State of Play. I wouldn't expect that in first party. Really, the spin-off God of War game that I've kind of been teasing up and down, it almost is confirmed to be like a 2.5D Metroidvania, possibly like anime, Greek-style graphics. I think that would be a good refresher for God of War, especially with all of the, you know, I know Ragnarok was kind of up and down for me, so it'd be nice just to get a refresher. But I know people are expecting something huge, you know, like Project Giant and all that. Give it time. I would fully expect Sony Santa Monica's new project before another God of War project, which is meant to be sci-fi, crazy like space astronaut, horse riding and stuff, just mad stuff. Space horses, that's all I've been hearing. Space horses. So we'll see where that goes. Yeah, I kind of said it about a year or two ago, but basically for this generation, especially the end half of it, now they fucked up the start of it, when you think Sony, for this generation, think sci-fi. Everything is going to be sci-fi. I don't know if they just, you know, swallowed the DVD collection of Interstellar or something, but yeah, expect all that. So if you're not overly a fan of that, I'm sorry, first of all, but it's just where they're going, you know. Not just intergalactic, not just like Saros and all those. I think that's what it's called, right? I'll probably mispronounce a lot of their games. But hope you've been good, Amid. I hope you're well. Hope you got some hikes in there. Nice. We've been playing a good bit of Elden Ring Night Rain. It's been extremely like freezing up and down, but the last update has been just fantastic. So clearly they just uploaded a build of the game with for some reason the original Elden Ring bugs and stuff. Alright, so the idea here is we're right on the doorstep of the Paintress. I wish I could look up even more, but I can't. But we can't just walk into her backyard, you know. We have to find her heart. And that will allow us to break down the barriers. But to find her heart, we must take on these extremely difficult challenges known as amours, or axons. Sorry, I said amour because they're French. Axons, they're called. They're basically just tough old bosses. We took down one so far in a beautiful land, kind of trippy abstract art known as visages, lots of masks, joy, sorrow, anger, all that good stuff, you know, very theatrical. So now we're heading over to this continent here. Nice. We're kind of getting a little closer to the story. I think I've been dead on with the story so far, unless they throw another spanner in the work. It's basically, this whole world is basically one giant traumatic experience that has led to from a family's something going on. You know, whether it's, I don't know the actual specifics, but that's what it seems to be. You know, from the Paintress to Renoir, and with them clearly having this kind of power, it must have been godlike. You know, as the gods play with us, they have unbelievable effects on the world. Alright, cool, we're trying to get into that place there. Let's see what's over here real quick. We have another parkour challenge. This game has been exceptional. If you're on the fence, if you're worried about not liking the turn-based or whatever, give it a shot. Go buy a month of Game Pass. Give it a shot. Enjoy yourself. You'll be thanking me later. These are the Gestral beaches. They're kind of side content. This game is about 30 to 50 hours, give or take. It's special. I took a small break from it because I knew it was just exceptional, and then I played the Precinct and Deliver at All Costs and Doom the Dark Ages. We've been powering through. We're just coming into the middle part of the year. I think we finished off maybe about 30 games or something like that. It's been pretty insane. Even huge big games like Assassin's Creed Shadows, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm dead impressed with not dropping too many games this year. The one that's kind of on the back burner, and I'm like a bit pissed I dropped it a little bit, but I want to get back on it, is Stalker 2. I think I did what everyone else did. You spend like 10 or 15 hours in the open area not realizing you shouldn't do that. A race? Okay, what's the deal here? Cool. No hikers due to the minor pain in the ribcage area. It's been a week now. Finally started to die down. I'm glad. It was just a nasty bruising. Did you end up going to the doctor or anything? You just tough it out like most men. Alright, here we go. Boom, boom. You could probably skip that by climbing up on the jar there. Let's go. So these are obviously side content. One is basically a nod to Only Up, those crazy parkour games that have been haunting every streamer's nightmares. That one was pretty tough. And then another one was just being a goober, you know. But I like it for what it's worth. This is a small team. Only a couple of them are actually based on Ubisoft stuff. What's this supposed to be? Is this the end? Boom! Not bad. Wait, really? I thought 38 was the gold. Silver. I bet you it was 38 even, was it? Uh-huh. What was the time? Grandiose Chroma. Wait a minute. Upgrade weapons up to level 32? Everything's been 19 since then, so it looks like we got a lot more of the game. Yeah, what's the time? No, not here we go. What's the time? It is 38 even. I was 38.4 or something. Oh my god. Let's try and be a little sneaky peeky here. No, I don't think I can. What did I do wrong? Alas. What could I have done differently? She can't double jump. She can barely fucking climb sometimes. You saw that? What did I do wrong? I went the right way. Oh, there you go. There, I saved a bit of time there. Maybe that roll? I don't know. I can't stop her from rolling. She's a low onto herself. Go, go, go. There's a little bit of a slowdown there while she's staring at it. 34, 35. Shabam! Now, what did I didn't do anything differently there, I swear. Gold medal for you. Thank you. Oh, what the fuck? Swimsuit for that gobshite? Okay, fine. Thanks. Verso is a strange character. He's clearly connected to this family. He's keeping a lot of secrets. He saved our life. But he also came in on top of a dead character, basically. I don't know. But he's played by Ben Starr, who's a great actor. But I don't know. I just very indifferent. I don't like when characters replace other characters and you're supposed to like love them. Like, no, get the fuck out of here. Who are you? Join this team. Alright. But you even see like the platforming at the climb. It's the little things, isn't it? Nice. Planned on Saturday since the weather was really nice, but I backed out. It was probably the right decision. Yeah, don't push yourself. There's no need. You know, these hills aren't going anywhere yet, and mountains yet anyway, right? Stayed home and decided to play Uncharted 4. Nice. First time since its release. Oh wow. It is still a special experience, isn't it? I wonder how we get in there. I can't. I tried to climb. You think this beach would just... Clearly there's a couple of more powers. Now I've been doing, you know, moderate amount of side content. Not a whole lot, not everything. On purpose. One, because these things are meant to be played later. You can grind it out and do it now, and you'll end up destroying yourself and becoming far too strong. Trust me, I've done this. I've played 30 years worth of fucking JRPGs, and although you feel extremely rewarded for beating a boss early, you're now excruciatingly powerful, and it just makes the rest of the game boring. And then you're also wasting time because you don't have the proper equipment or power-ups or upgrades yet, you know? Like, we know that Esqui here is going to be able to fly. That'll be one of his last powers. It seems like he can dive underwater as well. So why the tits would I, you know, fast travel, or I can't even fast travel, go, you know, slow travel back through multiple dungeons just to get back to the start of the map? I can just wait till he flies. You feel me? Okay, let's see. So these dungeons are around SIRENE. They're around 2 hours, depending. You know, you probably do it in an hour if you're a mad hat. But we'll see what this one is. The visage was very cool. Maëlle has been... she's pretty much the main character in the game. They never allude to that. But within about 5 hours or so, you can understand. And there's a good reason for that too. And she's also extremely powerful. This game has its persona meets pretty much Final Fantasy X/6. There's no doubt in my mind. And even to the point of the damage breaker being there. So basically, in a lot of RPGs, you might not go to 9,999 damage. Sometimes they stay pretty low. But for a lot of them, they go right to that point, 9,999 damage. Then they have a damage breaker, which at a point in the game, they allow you to break that and go beyond into the stratosphere. And people have already hit... is this where we're going to fight this dragon thing? People have hit like 2 billion damage. So right now, Maëlle is doing 9,999 damage on a lot of things. I know that's a lot, me saying that a lot. This is so cool. It's like Prince of Persia or something. We should hear about the Prince of Persia remake. Ubisoft, the MO for Ubisoft this year is remake everything, right? So we're going to have the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake, right? We're going to get the Splinter Cell remake, which is pretty much Chaos Theory. Not Pandora tomorrow, they'll probably get to that. And then the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake. So yeah, yay! But ironically, most of those we genuinely want, right? Right? And then Resident Evil 9 will kind of move away. Ethan's story is now done from 7 and 8. I don't know if the daughter Rose is going to do much, but we'll see about that. But yeah, it's going to be Leon by himself, almost 50 years old, and it'll be the end of his trilogy. Kind of hence why they remade 4 as well. That's going to be fun. The working title was Apocalypse, where they would change the X and one of the lines into the Greek numeral 9. But I don't know if they're going to keep that. We'll see. Nice. So that's that. We should hear about Bioshock 4. Super excited for that. There's a rumor going around for the last year and a half of Half-Life 3, if that exists. So trust me, GTA 6 might have been delayed, but this year is a banger. Not to mention Switch 2 firing on all cylinders. I know a lot of people are waiting, or not even bothering at all. But I didn't get the Switch Lite or the Switch OLED, so I'm going to treat myself. I'm sorry. I know. I hate it. I get it. This is not good. Putain! Uh-oh, they're all under some kind of majesty. Is anyone going to snap out of it? This might just be like an instant boss. I don't know. That's what the Sirene is, huh? Like a serenade of the sirens. Snap out of it. Oh man, they're dancing away. My favorite character is Maëlle, then Sayel there. Sayel. Pretty damn good. Sand of Time remake? Yeah, still a thing, I know. That's supposed to look pretty good. Basically, they showed it off and people did not like the character models. So they ripped it away from the team and brought it back to the main house and kind of started from the beginning. Trust Ubisoft to overcomplicate things. Beyond Good and Evil too much. But yeah, if you couldn't tell, the best remakes out there are ones that are literally made inside of the old game, imported into it, you know. Shadow of the Colossus, Demon Souls, Oblivion. You actually are running versions of the old game. But yeah, I packed up my old Switch. I did the little transfer It's all going back. Hope this new Switch 2, I think it does, has Ethernet built into it. Because I was going through all of my paraphernalia, going through all my accessory stuff. I went through 3 different Ethernet adapters that you have to buy for the Switch. Because I couldn't run Smash or fuck knows what else, you know. And I went with 2 kind of bad ones until I got the Hori one, which, oh my god. Okay, this is so cool. This game just keeps going from strength to strength. You know when you're eating a really great meal and you almost just take your time because you want to drink it in and enjoy it so much. That's how I am with these kind of games. And yeah, you get absolutely addicted as well. This has been just exceptional. Hollow Knight Silksong's Steam listings, because people are creepy like that, they're almost stalking games at this point, have all been updated. And we know that it was shown off first on the Switch Treehouse, back when those were things, the E3 Treehouses. And then, a year or 2 later, it was shown off at Xbox, coming straight to Game Pass. And I would say that that's where we get. Now, whether we get a Shadow Drop or not, I don't know. There are rumors of a Shadow Drop, and then the other rumor is somewhere between July and September. Reason being, there's a Australia show coming up in September, and Hollow Knight is already down on the list to be there. So, who knows? Now, a game can be out for many months and still show up at conferences and things like that. I'm excited for Xboxes as well, because last year's was unbelievable, and then mix that with the fact that they are almost truncated, like top-loaded with massive games. And I want to see, as I always say about these shows, I don't necessarily want to see updates on older games that I know are coming, you know. And the reason being is, I know they're coming. Yeah, they might take 2 or 3 more years, or probably 6 years. I get that, it sucks. But these shows are meant to be wow moments, you know. I think we've seen a nice chunk of Fable gameplay, although it wasn't shown there. Do we fight these things again? I'm confused. Apparently not. He's able to bump into me. I hate when games do that. Alright, let's see what you got, baby girl. Then we got this new character, Monaco. Ballet dances. And he's basically like a Yeti boy. And as you can imagine, he transforms into Harolis. He transforms into monsters. Dodged everything! See, why can't the game tell you that beforehand? You annoy me so. Oh, for God's sake. Why can't this is so annoying. Like, Paper Mario does the same thing. It's very much, it's not like, I don't know how you're supposed to kill them. It's not like fucking, oh, of course you can't do it. Not like Persona. I know what you're supposed to do there.
Now the fun begins.
Nice. Maybe we have to come back later. But yeah, I feel like every boss in the game and then enemies like that, you're meant to die once to learn what to do. And to me, that just feels like a kick in the teeth. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing here, you know? I get it. It's nice to have a puzzle boss or a gimmick for enemies in an area. I understand. But what's the point if you don't tell me what the gimmick is? Finding it out on your own is part of the fun. Not when you're dying in combat and reloading a checkpoint, you know? There needs to be just a little brief, tiny moment. I find a lot of devs have lost their way this way. And I blame From Software. I really do. I know it sounds crazy. From Software have taught these devs some of the worst habits ever. Which is that we believe in the most fucking pointless, obtuse way of storytelling. The best storytelling is showing, don't tell, right? We all agree with that.
Useful.
But we're not talking about storytelling, we're talking about a goddamn enemy. And From Software have a way of showing and telling, and then finding, you know. Most of their deep down lore is buried in item descriptions and walls of text. The fact that there has been multiple, and I mean multiple, YouTube channels wholly dedicated to From Software lore that have made it very, very rich and a very, very good career out of it. Shows you how perfectly obtuse all of that is. I'm not really a part of that. I enjoy the mystery of it and finding it out, you know. But yeah. There comes a time when you have far little too much time in your life and you're getting far too old for the bullshit that some games feel like prescribing to you. You know, to me, the good old classic fucking elemental absorb and weakness stuff that's very good enough for me. Who knows? I think what this one is, we might just not be able to fight until we break some kind of barrier or the siren song. This is gorgeous though. It actually looks like what the Sands of Time remake should look like. Now the reason for a lot of these remakes is to rejuvenate the interest in a failing franchise or a dead franchise. And for the most part it works, but if you don't follow up afterwards with, say, a new game, then it's all for naught. And that's case in point with the dumbasses over at EA, which decided to craft an absolute banging Dead Space remake, and then realised that it didn't quite hit their expectations, so fuck them. And that's what we got. And EA right now is now cleaning house. I think they've cancelled at least 2 massive projects, and just like the rest of them, the COVID days, the profits of COVID years are over, so they're tightening the belts and returning to stale old franchises that are guaranteed sales but fucking boring. Ubisoft with doubling down on Assassin's Creed, Activision with Call of Duty, and now EA with Battlefield. And what little do they know is that their cash cow, their golden goose, they're all gone sour. These are heavily diminishing returns, no matter how hype you get for it. And they'll keep saying it, you know, the fastest selling, the biggest franchise, the most sales. That's because the fucking prices have gone up, you silly bastards. It's the same as these stupid fucking cinemas and box offices. Oh my god, we've never sold $1 billion so quick. That's because old Timmy there, old dumbass melted brain, will go see Mario 27 times, or Minecraft movie 20 times, you know? That's what's wrong. You're not actually getting any more fans. These are fun little puzzle bosses. You're not actually doing any more sales. In fact, it's been widely known that since the downfall of DVD and Blu-rays, that they have destroyed their own source of revenue. But of course, that's probably our fault again, isn't it? It's always our fault. Oh, it's Netflix's fault as well. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, so you're going to flee in 2 turns. 2 turns. So these guys usually have a massive barrier. He doesn't. Nice. So this is her strongest move, called Paralyse. And it does 5 burns per hit. It costs 9, but I have set her up where she starts the game with 9 because I'm a sick bastard. So there's 9,999. As you can see, that barely did no damage on it. But now we got 9,000 burned. Nice! And she gets the... Oh my god, she got the counter. She is so nasty. Oh, it delayed his flight. Well, he's got a flight going? And he's going to get burnt as well. What? Oh, he didn't. Okay. So this guy is very fun. So let's do a high break damage. So basically, the enemies you fight, you can then turn into them. Pretty cool. Nice. Anyway, sorry for ranting and raving. It just... We live in a world... Okay, the final extreme dark applies 10 foretell, 1 hit can break. Get him, girl. Oh, I love her so much. Oh, nice. Got you within there with the whole hand. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Switches to virtuous stance if target is burning. Well, I do declare he is burning in his derriere. All right. No longer stunned. He will flee next turn. Okay, we gotta do this. Do we have enough? Please don't stop the music. Okay, what else can we do to destroy this fool? High single target damage. Let's try it. Oh, this is gonna be close. Come on, that's the best you can do. Alright, now Grady is attacked. Give him a little bit of the machine gun jubblies. Oh! That was not good at all. I was expecting more out of you, little mama. Nice. Low, medium. Doesn't have enough for that. I expected more from you. let's see what we could do. We could burn her turn, sounds a bit crazy, so that we could give 5 EP-ness to your girl here, and just finish in style, you know? There you go. Alright, show them how it's done. Time to die, clown. Oh, lovely. She didn't even get the second attack off. Beautiful, okay. That was extremely overkill, but we'll take it. Nice. Now, normally they only go in 3 turns, but his was 2. Lovely little puzzle boss. I love it. Lacuna, how's it going? Should see a doctor if his ass is burning, right? Oh, his ass is burning. Watched Venom 3 the other day. It wasn't that bad. I actually enjoyed it. Yeah, I watched that one too. I have not seen the second one. I'm stupid. I like Woody Harrelson. But yeah, the third one, it's not even a Venom movie. It's 2 friends saying goodbye. That's all it is, right? It's so dumb. But you know what? I think at that point, it finally broke through its own barrier of satire and just didn't take itself too seriously at all. And then, like, you might not know this, but Tom Hardy, you know, Eddie, he does the voice of Venom. The original voice for Venom, he didn't want to do it anymore, wasn't getting paid enough or whatever. So they just made Tom Hardy do it, or asked him to do it. It's pretty hard to tell, isn't it? Tony Todd, the legend, the late Tony Todd, late great, did Venom in the video game. Would have been nice to somehow get them both together, but the poor Dibble was absolutely wasting away. He was eaten alive. If you've seen him in the new Final Destination, pretty much his last role, that poor thing was Skin and Bones. What a legend. I first bumped into Tony Todd from in Candyman, and then, believe it or not, from the Smallville, a cool long-running Superman series. He played a really good friend of Clark's father, Jonathan Kent, where he's working for Luthor Corp and as a kind of a janitor, and he had all this spores. It's basically a tale told too often. It made him like all go crazy. The cops are coming after him. He's hiding out in the Kent farm. Just really well done. He really felt bad. And then there was even like a secondary, smaller story. It was like, oh, it's just a black man on the run kind of thing. It was pretty messed up. It was pretty cool. You know, it's not that it went political or anything, but, you know. I don't even know why we do that. See, even I have to correct myself when I shouldn't have. What the fuck is race or any of that stuff got to do with politics? The internet's fucked everyone's mind up. See, they even tried to fuck my mind up there. It's not got to do with anything. We're so messed up in the head. How the fuck have those things got any connection? God, I hate politics so much. I hate them. They have destroyed the minds of the youth, the elderly, and the just general population. The quicker we shed ourselves of these horrible, horrible disasters that is fucking politics of every country, the more we'll thrive as a world. And ain't never going to happen now, is it? First strike will always be the last strike. Let's see, can we actually hit them this time? There's something interesting in this area. No, he dead. Oh my fucking god, he fucking dead. Yes, we collect the feast. Yeah, she is broken. And just know that 9,000, as I said, that 9,999 is just the limit right now. It won't let me do anymore. So she's probably hitting between 12 to 15k actually. But it just won't break the barrier yet. But once it does, all will pay. Look at the way we're interfering with the carpet here. It's so cool. Cool. Luthor Corp, isn't it? Lex Corp. Yeah, exactly right. Luthor Corp, Lex Corp. He switches over. Luthor. The Lutherans. Boop. No, I think at this point it might have been Luthor Corp. Because it was in Metropolis. But you're probably right. Who knows? The Lex Corp was the one specifically in Smallville. I have to kill this. I don't know how to kill these guys though. PS Plus is pretty shit, huh? What's this month? Let's see. First strike. The only problem with our fair Mayal here is she's very much single damage focused. No, they dodge as well. Oh no, he didn't dodge that one. Motherfucker. Dodge this, bitch. Yeah, what's the PS Plus ones? Don't remember them being specifically shit, but maybe. All depends, right? All depends. Oh yeah, Destiny 2. Yeah. That's the game catalog, is it? I keep getting those confused. It's so annoying. It's as bad as Xbox. Two idiots need to come together and fucking figure out the names. Is game catalog the PS Plus of the month games? No, June monthly games. There we go. Alone in the Dark, Yeah, it is. Well, that's not a bad. Yeah, it's okay for a horror game. And then 2K, like any sports game, they have millions of fans, just not us, you know. And then honestly, I swear to God, dude, don't that bomb punk, what's it, cyberpunk bomb rush? Don't count that one out. Trust me, it was a modern kind of. Can we hit these? Yeah, we can. Well, fuck dodging. We'll just do this. It's modern spiritual successor to keep fucking mixing them up. It's not Jet Force Gemini. What's the other one called? Son of a bitch. What is it? It's a bomb rush cyberpunk. Yeah, they don't do themselves any favors, do they? Yeah, I always get Jet Force Gemini mixed up. It's not, it's the other one. What's the fucking old graffiti one called? Son of a bitch. It was on the tip of my tongue and then I was trying to do that match. This game is very much like, I'm going to interact with one part of your brain. So you can't talk very well right now. But, what the fuck was it called? It's like, it sounds like that though. Son of a bitch. I can't fucking find it now. It's no good once you don't know the name, but yeah, here we go. Jet Set Radio. I knew it was a 3-barrel name. God damn it! Yeah, not Jet Force Gemini. Jet Set Radio. It's graffiti and kind of a little bit of funk music with the PH. You know, little garage. It's so good, dude. Don't knock it till you tried it. I understand where you come from though. And yeah, Alone in the Dark is like, what was it, 10 hours? I got David Harbour in there. Can't be so bad. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. And then, what was the other one? Oh yeah, more Destiny shite. You know how I feel about that. Now that they own that, they're just basically giving away for free. Actual for free, you know? Alright. She is ridiculous, as usual. She also gets +3 every time she kills one. My god. I am unstoppable right now. Unstoppable. I also have her wearing this cool outfit which makes her look like Barbara Gordon back here. I love it. How are you guys doing today? I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. I'm going to see what I can do. Just have shit to do. Shit to do. I'll be travelling after work, but we'll see. We shall see. No, bitch. Well, that's all that was over here. So, what's the point? No, bitch. Where do we go? So, like, we have to go through that door. And that's how we started. We went to the bottom. Let's go down there, is it? Can I jump from here? Geronimo's! Oh shit. Hell yeah. I love that. Nice! When has it been good? Ooh, ain't that the truth? Holy shit. I almost refuse to buy PS Plus. I'm this close. If they don't... Oh Jesus, he followed us the whole way in here. Big ball of thugs in here. If PlayStation don't bring some bangers this year, I've said this, I'm getting rid of my PS5. I know it sounds stupid, but I just don't care. I genuinely don't care. Do you know what I use my PS5 for these days? Fortnite. That's it. Only because I'm used to it. I think it has the arguably better controller. Touchpad. I wish it was touchpad was used more. But the Xbox controller is so consistent. The only thing I don't like about it now is the clicky for some reason. The too new clicky. And I can hear it back on the stream, so it's bad. Too much. But yeah, the PlayStation controller, touchpad, if it was used better, is great. And don't like the scuff finish. It keeps leaving crud all over the controller. It's disgusting. Yeah, I clean my controller like fucking once a week, but it's not good enough. And then the triggers will always be shit. They always have been, they always will be. It's not even the trigger at all. Like little tiny fucking handed people, you know. I swear PlayStation controllers are made for like Asian people and women. Tiny handed people. Hello. I want to buy those. I actually do have them somewhere. Buy more tiny hands so that I can hold these controllers.
Couldn't progress without that.
God's sake.
Feels like home.
That makes sense, you know. Japanese company, Japanese players. What is this guy doing? Maybe you can jump off early or something. I'm feeling sick. Had a sweet spot a few years back. Yeah, they did. Basically, we were getting a lot of good first-party games. And guess what's dried up over at PlayStation? Fucking first-party games. You want fucking fair games and Concord and shit. as usual with most of these dumbass devs, they cancel the good stuff and then bring out the crap. They had a Twisted Metal live service game, which would have been amazing for the first time, you know. And then they had Spider-Man: The Great Web and The Last of Us fucking Faction. So that's 3 bangers. Then we get Concord, which is just slop. Like Guardian of the Galaxy wannabes mixed with fucking Valorant or Overwatch or anything. And all these stupid idiots going like, well, it's pretty good. I liked it. It was pretty good. And you wonder why Sony's in the state it is. If you surround yourself with yes men, you can do no wrong. Even as you like step in dog shit, walk out in the middle of traffic. They're like, he was pretty good. He was pretty right off for walking out in the middle of traffic, wasn't he? Fucking hate. The average Sony fanboy can go on the bin. That's all that's wrong, like, fucking hell. I'll buy products, but I will absolutely call them out on their shit. Like, I'm getting the Switch too because I have not had a new Switch product or a Nintendo product hardware-wise in 8 years, so that's a full generation. But is there game prices going up? Load of bollocks? Abso-fucking-lutely. And so is the console price as well. What a bullshit. As usual, their excuses, like all these corpo bastards, is, oh, we're providing more value. Where, in my ass? Like, can I put this shit up my ass for a bit? Where's the value? Show me the value. I'm never going to interact with the dock. And, you know, like I'm putting the Switch in there. Can I put the Switch up my ass? What do you want me to do? They make this stuff out to be like, the be all end all. And then they go and tell us about all this DLSS. Which drives me bonkers. They keep going on about DLSS and FSR as if it's a feature for us. No, it's not. It's to lighten the load of the dev because they're lazy motherfuckers. It's AI learning and super sampling. What the hell's that got to do with us? You're telling me AI is taking over from all of the work that you're supposed to be doing? You know, optimizing the game? Devs used to create games out of like 24 megabytes of RAM, you know. Now we have fucking 24 gigs and they can't make a video game. Clearly this is a secret somewhere. Anyway, sorry, rant over. At the end of the day, I support devs. I support the devs first. But I'm gonna call them out on their bullshit. And the corpo guys behind them to get in the bin. So the other day, Unreal Engine tech blah blah shite, whatever the fuck it was called. Some kind of tech event. Showing off more crap. They showed one thing where it's like, you can now create a room while you're in the room. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. And how long does it take for the textures to load after the fact? But more importantly, the only thing I really cared about it is that they showed off Witcher 4. They used CD Projekt Red's new baby. And let me tell you, whew, now this is the game that maybe not like a month or two ago, all these little incels had their panties in a bunch because they're always wearing fucking women's used panties. And they were like, oh no, it's a woman. I'm having to play as a woman. I can't get a woman, so I can't play as a woman. You little weirdos. It just shows that they're not even real fans. If these little dweebs actually played Witcher 3 and finished it, instead of the usual, if you check most of their profiles, they have about 1 or 2 trophies and achievements in hundreds of games. That's as far as they get. And funny enough, that's as far as they get with women too. Little 2-pump fucks. But yeah, so if you actually played that in the DLC world class, you realise that the baton and the torch has been officially passed, you know, in the best possible way, in the most loving way, you know, as a nod to the player breaking the fourth wall, and as, you know, as literally passing the torch. They even had an anniversary where they loaded a video where Geralt was meeting all his friends. And, you know, once again cheering to the player, saying thank you, while also, you know, passing it over to Ciri as well. What the fuck do I do here? I'm ranting around here. Let's see, we used a book. I need to get over there somehow. There's something I'm missing. I don't see any other books. We pressed the book. Magic bookshelf. I thought these little things in the air would help me. These sections are kind of, yeah, I think they're optional anyway. This mansion just keeps coming back to. It's where they all lived. I think these doors are just going to stay closed for now. It's okay. It's alright. If I missed something, so be it. So yeah, that was really cool. It looked absolutely amazing. I must watch it. I just saw little snippets. We're going to be going to couple of years. I'd say we'd get Witcher 4. Actually, that was gameplay, and it was PS5 base running at 60. But you know, they were doing the usual stuff, kind of tight, linear in a cave. It doesn't really, that type of thing doesn't really impress me. But yeah, once they got into the city, and that looks great. They're working on a multiplayer Witcher, a remake of the first one, which was originally supposed to come out in PS3. The Ballad of the White Wolf. But yeah, see how that goes. And they also bought up the Molasses Flood, which were a great indie dev that I did a lot of some of my earlier YouTube videos on. It's nice to see them doing well. Sure, and then obviously pre-production for Cyberpunk 2, which is meant to be set in a fictional Chicago. The Fading Man. This guy is clearly either Gustav, Renoir, or Verso. I know it sounds a bit easy to say, but yeah, possibly. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Sweet, yeah. Ever since they raised the price like 30%, but not but shit, the odd game here and there. Enjoying the last 3 years, I have PS Plus for a total of 2 months. Jesus, about the same, dude. About the same. Some of them I try. The catalog stuff seems way better. They want people to use that. Like they put another Crab's Treasure on there, which I think was an absolutely just lovely, perfect sweet spot for a Souls-like. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. It's up there with Lies of P for me. As usual, just like that Asterigos game I was playing, like don't let these art styles fool you. They are tough games. That one's fun. I'm glad to see that getting some love. And then yeah, it sucks what happened with Alone in the Dark. But what are you gonna do, you know? I don't think they read the room properly. Alone in the Dark's not really been that survival horror, you know. There's a couple of games like that. Like Clock Tower is the same too, where you can't really reimagine it the way you think you can, you know. No, I shouldn't have killed her yet. Ba-ba-ba-bum! Ba-ba-ba-bum! Sorry, I'm just messing around. Yeah. I didn't get to play that one, but I should. Sometimes, like I said, I'll just get the little month just to get the games if there's any good ones, and then not really use it. Most of the games I do play then don't need PS Plus. We're so close to things going back to, you know, free PC multiplayer. Open Xbox does that. They were the ones that led the charge to charging people. So, on death, allies gain shell health. What was that? Health plus something else? Yeah, these are very good. Pick those. Pick those. Alright, this one not as adventurous as the Visage's place. That was like multiple emotional areas to go to, you know. Yeah, I opted in to get the Mario Kart bundly thing, whatever, you know, because it worked out at like 40 or 50 euro more instead of the horrendous 90 euro, but it is just a code. But it's Mario Kart, you know. Mario Kart and Smash are games that you just keep forever, you know, you're fucking 8 or 10 years. Because they're just either updated or, yeah. They're just that good, you know. But yeah, there's not that much to buy on the old Switch 2. I'll probably end up playing Wind Waker, because they have that GameCube thing now. I've been wanting to play Wind Waker for a long time again. It's been stuck. Are you burning? He's burning. Right. Weakness, huh? When you say so. You get some 900 damage. Come on, little mama, gonna whisper in me. Grabs a spear from somewhere. Where did you get that? Put that back. That's my shit. Ooh. Now, a little bit early there, I deserve that. Nice little dodge or parry there. Alright. Send him packing, Mayo. Good God. She has been on my team since the start. She went from the setup character with the fire. First quarter of the game I was going hard on the fire. She's now become one of the most powerful beings, not let alone characters. My God, she's cool as hell. She's more connected to this story than she thinks. That just... Oh, one of these bastards. These are another puzzle bosses. They're mimes. They attack you with invisible weapons and a big wall. Mainly they're for haircuts. It's a bit strange. But that current haircut he's got there, which can only be described as Grudge Witch, and I don't know what the hell, the jism in her hair. Alright, Swift Strike. No, we get some points back, and we'll chill. Alright, and this lady thing, let's begin to mark the... You have to break him, that's what it's all about. You won't do any damage until he is broken. A little yellow bar below their health is the break meter. Build that up, break him, motherfucker. A little bit early there, and insta-killed me, yay! How special. I love when they do that. Why does every character have to be all or nothing? It's very annoying. Ba 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 ba. Oh. Sounds like Michael Jackson. Alright, come back to me. And break. And apply. She's got final path. I should really save that. Yeah, look at that. Ah! Look at that. It's a 2,000 but 1,000. Which is this? Game. Dee dee dee. I didn't do a whole lot there. I don't like when it's one and done. Look at that hair. God damn. One of them Cabbage Patch Kids. I will break you.
I saw your future.
That's my girl. Alright, can you break? Can break. I better do it. Break him. Good. Now we'll unleash the torrents. Yes. Yes. Destroy him. How you doing? I've only just begun to kill. Yes. My God. Leave some for the rest of us with 9,999 burn as well. Ooh. Oh, a little bit early. Damn, that hammer is so hard to see. You're gonna come through with a hammer. Put a bell on it or something. Oh. Ba-da-ding. Finish him. Flawless victory. And then we'll just kind of gently caress. Bonk. I love it. I love it. Nice. A little bit of lurky lurk. Cool, cool. Alright. What's this all about? Oh yeah, the light. Interesting. Then we have a few little areas where she actually uses them. Now where do we go? Where do we go now? Yeah, I'm not so much a fan of all or nothing. What is that? Puppeteer or so he's a sewing master. Problem with all or nothing kind of setups is you don't feel rewarded when you actually hit it. Got a high fast 69. Alright, no wonder she's doing so much damage. Like, put it all into might. The reason for that is probably why I'm dying. Anyway. Why not? Alright, you've 16. I haven't used it in a while. How about you? You're building up. We got her extreme attack, so I'm kind of chilling. Now it becomes like building up power, support. Let's see what you can do. Let's see. Target ally plays immediately and gains 4. Wow, that's very good. So that's what I wanted for a long time. Basically, passing the turn. It's very good, but it costs 5. But you're also giving them 4 as well. So someone like passing the turn to Mael, that's huge. The only thing is, Sael there, Sael, she is equally as powerful, I think. What could we give to her now that we've just popped off? I like that Mezzo Forte. Kind of waiting for some of these to open up. Phoenix Flame. What about over here? Breaking the rules. Breaking the law. Oh yeah, destroys all the target shields. Yeah, that's very good. Maybe I'll get that one. But sometimes you'll come into a target with 9 or 10 shields. Like one of them was basically gaining a shield every time he attacked us. So he had killed one of my characters and gained 13 shields. And it's like, please, no more. Okay, so now we have to make sure and swap them around. So Final Path is our ultimate, so we'll leave that there. Phantom Blade consumes all foretells. Sealed Fate. I don't seem to use that one very often, do I? No. Okay, we'll change that to Intervention. Well, who doesn't have a good intervention? I'll bring the beer. Let's see, and then Breaking the Law. Breaking the rules. I'll break the rules. Which one don't we use very often? Honestly, all of them. The Engagement I don't. It used to be my go-to. Basically creates a fire weakness, which I should do. I might put it back. But for now, because we can't break the barrier of 9,000, it really doesn't matter. So we'll use Breaking the Rules. Breaking the Rules. Just in case we run into a really nasty kind of person. Alright, I gotta rest as well. I forgot. Woo! What you been playing yourself? More No Man's Sky? Any want to get Elden Ring Night Rain? You can get a code for like 30. I know you weren't a fan of Elden Ring, so I doubt it would change things. But trust me, I've been enjoying it. I think it's basically like Elden Ring on speed. The storm, how it works, is so much faster than something like Fortnite. It almost feels painful at times. So if you don't know a good team, or if you don't know where to go, what's this? Path to affiliate completed? Huh? Did they take affiliate away for some reason? That's weird. Is it a bug? That's weird. 6 minutes ago. What are you doing? Did they change affiliate or something? I know they're changing shit around. Maybe they set the new ones, is it? The new rules and then just straight away. Minimum 3 average viewers in 4 days, yeah. Stream on 4 different days, stream for 4 hours, reach 25 followers. I think that used to be 75 followers, didn't it? They changed that a little bit. They only did this because of Kick. What I want to know is what the new bit rates are. Thank you. So I want to jam it up. If you try and go above the 6K bit rate on Twitch now, it actually like breaks your stream. Busy, busy, busy. Yeah, it's like about 510 euro, which is ridiculous for the Switch. But anyway. I want to buy a couple, well, I have a few here, but buy other couple games that I would have missed over the Switch generation, or ones that are getting a free boost. Like Astro Chain is this cool anime cop, like sci-fi mech game. So you're like a cop in a sci-fi world, but you control these mechs. I want to play that one. And then there was Daemon X Machina as well, which is getting a sequel.
It works for Sirene.
One I'm not so gone on is the Bravely Default HD remaster. It is lazy cash grab, even if it is a great little game. Lazy cash grab. I expected more out of them. They're great games. They're all inspired by the OG Final Fantasies. But I have less patience for the OG Final Fantasies these days. The very OG ones that are just. If I see a game that's just so heavily on the job systems, you know, the mages and all that. That's why I haven't jumped headfirst into Octopath Traveler. it's a me-ass type of game. Like, I should be loving it, but it just, every time I look at it, it looks like work. It looks like work. There's a certain level of my RPGs that I don't mind, but I don't want them to feel like work. This doesn't feel like work. This game is a joy to play. They understood the MO. They've learned well from their peers in classic games. They've done an absolute bang. The Nebron does not seem hostile for now. So tirelessly engrossed in his work. Attack anyway? What do you think? No. Yeah. What do you think? I'm not scared. But sometimes games seem to pay off. You have to attack them right away. Must be another reason. Must be the reason why I'm green. I can't. Oh wow, is that the Paintress? No, it's the big ballet dancer. So beautiful. This whole soundtrack has been composed by one woman. They found them on SoundCloud. Crazy. Nice. Game of the year this year. Overall, I don't know. I think we've yet to see it. But I think this game will win a copious amounts of rewards and awards and rewards. All that stuff. As it should. As it goddamn should. But as we know, dumbass game awards are favoritism bullshit. Jeff Keighley is an easily swayed little boy, but he will just go with whatever's popular. You know? I fully believe that he was paid off for The Last of Us Part 2 Game of the Year. Fully. And then everything else since then, there was a lot of backlash, has been almost audience focused. It's something like It Takes Two, no matter how good it is, same with Split Fiction. It's not Game of the Year, you know, it's maybe innovative Game of the Year, but get the fuck out of here, you know. He's been making those split player games a long time, you know. And I don't understand that. I think the game is about divorce. I think a lot of gamers are probably childs of divorce that have grown up. That's how a lot of us just, you know, figure things out. What the fuck is that? It's like a silk rattlesnake. There's so many little bosses here. I don't know if I should kill the Weaver. The Moon Weaver. Might go back and see. I don't mind killing things for the sake of getting some goodies out of it, but also feels kind of wrong. I do think this deserves lots of rewards, but you know how it is. If a game comes out in the first 3 months of the year, it's all but forgotten. We've had some great games so far this year. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 deserves some shouts. Even Assassin's Creed Shadows was one of their most beautiful games ever. I think the structure is still broken and has been broken since Origins. Since Black Flag, let's be honest. I was going to say Origins, but since Black Flag, it has been broken. They should have just ended the Assassin's Creed name there and just continued on, you know? They all would have worked as, you know, Odyssey and this and that, you know? They're so loosely attached to Assassin's Creed, it's foolishness. Alright, Glissando. You got the Glissies? It summons ballets to attack the party. But alas, we attack right back. Okay, now what? He's already broken. And some of his health gone. And I'm about to end his whole career. People say that anymore? Now, another 9,000? Watch this, and now we're going to break him. This poor guy never stood a chance. And well, that's what you get. You come at me unless you're going to bring the heat. He is no longer stunned. I never really understand that part. Je t'aime. Je t'aime. Cost 5, 7. Ah no, she gets a go. Come on. Let's do the mark. Creates this little mark attack on him, see? Gobbles up a target. Not quite. What are you trying to eat? Well, you took my L, my damage dealer. Let's see. Let's see. That's cute though, you know? It's cute. You know how I know it's cute? You about to fucking die. Oh my god, you're about to die. Another 9,000 for the burn. Oh, slam his target. Ooh. What an interesting character. It's like that very stiff tube socket underneath your bed. Wait, what? Hit him with the shotgun. What's that saying? Place 1 for tel per hit. That's my girl. It's all because you swallowed my damage dealer? It's all over? No, no. I got backups for days. Finish him. Ooh, weakness and 9,999. But not good enough, apparently. Lovely. Lovely. Perfect dodges there. Has he got one more in him? I got one more in me. I got one more in me. Alright. Do your dirt. Finish him off. Come on, one more. Is that it?
Why, yes, another dance.
Enchants the target. He's eaten one, he's enchanted us. What is that? Charm. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't notice this. Little rattlesnake. Stop shaking that tail. Oh look, now he's no longer charmed. That's so clever. That's so clever. Goodbye. Spit out my player character. I didn't kill him. Spits out the expedition. Ew. He's allergic. The puss. Good stuff. DPG, what up, dude? What up? Do you think we'll see some gameplay for 007 First Light? It will be an original 007. But let's hope, you know, art imitates life and life imitates art. We can have a nice cheeky mix of both. But they're like, okay, that game, you know. I can't lie, I do miss the Pierce Brosnan era a little bit. Because it was kick-ass. Okay, where to now? This is a huge big dungeon. I told you they're about 2 hours each. Got something over there. I haven't even a clue how to get over there. No. A lot of times it ends up being things like chroma, which is a currency, but hardly worth your time. So the first light reveal, yeah, a few days ago, yeah. Those are beautiful. They look like jellyfish, but also like flowers and windmills. No, how do you get over there? Seems to be one way. That's how you get back. To fall down or something. Let go! It's weird. Press X to grab it, but no button to let go. Is that an elevator? Might be one of those. It did appear like you were meant to jump off some of the elevators. I'm like, why is it on Nintendo Switch 2? Where did it say that? Say it afterwards? Great. Yeah, they just, you know, these things are the way it is, you know. It'll be on everything. Calm down. You guys take these trailers for fucking gospel. I never understand that. This is what I try and tell people. Like, the average gaming consumer is like, they have the mental capacity of a soccer mom, you know. They don't. That's why people were like, oh, look at the difference between Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. People are not going to recognize the box even though there's a big 2 on it. And I agree. People are dumb. People are dumb. But yeah, it'll come to everything. It's like the Yakuza series, and Yakuza 0 and all those things. I think the concept of exclusive is long dead. Long may it die. I'm so sick of fucking buying 70,000 consoles and peripherals just to play a goddamn video game. Xbox are already reporting tremendous, huge numbers. Mainly thanks to PlayStation. They haven't even begun to put their stuff on Switch 2 yet. PlayStation fans, for all their pissing and moaning about Xbox, seem awfully ready to open their wallets and close their fucking mouths. It's already sold 3 million copies of Forza Horizon 5, which is like a 4-year-old game, which shows how desperate they are for games. Highest selling console system, not a fucking game to play on it. But here's Fortnite, here's Valorant. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Go play your fucking Warzone. Your fucking Marvel rivals while the industry crumbles around you. They don't add anything, trust me. People on Reddit and Twitter, they don't add anything to the conversation. These are the ones that have hundreds of games of unfinished trophies and stuff. Complain there's nothing to play. Fuck them. Easy. We out here finishing games, loving it. Loving it. Every day is a new experience. Yay! Bloodstone wasn't great, nor Legends. Yeah, we had a lot of rough stuff as well, and they just constantly milked the shit out of the hype of GoldenEye as well. Although some of them were decent enough. It just, they kept trying to create new vehicles and gaming vehicles for Daniel Craig. I don't know if it was his fault, you know, did he not have the aura or something? I don't know. Well, he never really got his full-on game. Around the same time that Bourne Identity game came out, and he really did a better job than James Bond. I want more licensed games to come back. I think they're fantastic. You get some stinkers out there, but for the most part they're good. Force Unleashed yesterday, in a day plus DLC, nice. Yeah, it's about right, you know. It's about a 6 or 7 hour game. You have nothing else to do that day, you know. Why not? Games can be finished in one day for the jobless. For the jobless masses, anything is possible. Yes, yes indeed. The fire rises. There, wild ambition. Is Bane from Diablo 2? Can you not go up there? There you go, I was trying to get you up there and you're going around in circles. Where to now? It's better to find this little guy's nest first. Otherwise you're just going to do what I did there. There it is over there. Yeah. But he's blue. No, that's not your hole at all, is it? Maybe it is. Usually it's color for color. You would need a blue nest. No? Is he okay? Seems wrong. What's up, little homie? You selling something? Yes, let's trade. What we got? Double mark. Mark requires one more hit to be removed. That's brilliant! 1 AP on base attack. And then great. Look at the fucking prices of these. Oh my god. Let's fight him first. Fight the merchant, it might help a little bit. That'll be good, won't it? Any series you love will probably get a sequel. That's what I was trying to tell people. It takes an awful long time. The reason is because, good for you, if it sold anything at all, they will revisit it out of sheer fear. And they love that money, bitch. They love that money. Oh, jeez. They love that money. They can't put the money up their nose. What are they going to do with themselves? Die, buddy. Chris Brosnan, Daniel Craig. Yeah. Ha, ha, ha. It will, yeah. It'll come there with you. Chill out. It's just, I'd say IOI Interactive would like a bit of money, you know. So I think it's harder. Oh, I didn't lower the prices. This is for her, is it? Element. On turn start, if stanceless, switch to offensive stance. Fire skills cost 1 less AP. Ooh. The one shield on switching is pretty good. Damn, I really want this one, but it costs so much. Look at that speed as well. The crit rate on that, oh my god, 23% crit rate. It's insane. Double mark is wild. Let's get it. Why not? Alright, let's go fight this guy. What's Mega do? Former 007 writer, he didn't keep the 00 formula right. Ooh. So this guy, you see what I'm saying? This guy has a lot of shields. Let's see, switch strike. What was the one I got? Revenge, no. Breaking rules, here we go. Destroys shields and gains 1 AP per shield. So it's going to cost me 3 to do this, but I'm going to gain 5 more. Okay, let's try that. And she gets 9,000. My god, she is disgusting. I think I love her as a character. How you guys doing? What are you up to? It's times like these we learn to love again. Let's use Mark on him. And then move back over to you girl with Carolise. And finish this off in record timing. Goodbye. Didn't even get her second go. She is so nasty with it. That was beautiful. Even these sad, pathetic little... Yeah. Wait, we got double Mark from that? I thought we bought it from him. Nah, that's not right, is it? They are kind of like flowers. Color of Lumia. +5. Sheesh. Damn, I don't want to leave these things here. It's gonna annoy me. You know when you're trying to collect everything? 37, that's like secondly fucking 4,000. I think I don't have it. Yeah, boy. I'll be hopefully streaming everything. The Summer Game Fest I think is Friday. And Xbox is Sunday, I want to say. There's a Devolver Digital. There's a State of Play tomorrow. That's mainly going to be third party with 2 first party. It's going to be 40 minutes. One of the first party games is a God of War 2.5 spin-off in the Greek saga. Remember I was talking about this a couple of months ago? It's kind of like a animated art style. And yeah, it'd be like Prince of Persia Lost Crown. Really, really great. Don't sleep on these Metroidvanias, man. Half the industry is waiting for Hollow Knight 6 song. That's a Metroidvania. That'll also be shown as well. And you know, you have the added benefit of Xbox games coming to Switch. And they own half the industry. It's coming to Switch and PlayStation and PC, so it's worth watching. We'll have something that we've been lacking this year and a little bit last year, which is some good zombie games. So we'll have State of Decay 3, which might be like fully multiplayer, and Dying Light the Beast, which is set I think in the first game, being fully transformed into a beast of a zombie. But it's a full game, you know, parkour, vehicles, all that. Oh, we found a little bit of a shortcoming there. Trust me, that won't be the first time. So I've got a little texture there not fully implemented into the environment. Once you don't fall underneath it, you're fine. Cool. Now this game made by 33 people. 32 and a dog. And they are fantastic. Just pure passion. You saw the early access stuff. It looks night and day. Like most games. But the fact that most of the... I still don't know if I should fight that guy. Most of the, you know, voice actors and all, a lot of this talent signed up with an unproven, you know, game and team. It's fantastic. 33 and a turn, hell yes. Hell yeah, boy. What's making me backwards? Where we going? Going through here? Right, our first light is much better. Yeah. It's an original. Whoa. See, I don't know if you're supposed to jump on that. I don't know if you can you? No. Yeah, it's an original game. I'd say it's someone at IOI Interactive, but they'll probably pass it through the ringer, you know? Freaking Neil Fleming. Whoa! This is so cool. Oh my god. It's like being in the belly of a worm or something. That was cool, that one. I loved it. Cool. I wonder will she be happy or something? She's a queen. She'd be happy I didn't destroy the loom. That was cool. I like all the rose petals as well. Very royal. The royal feet would never touch the ground. Feel the cold of the stone.
An advantage.
An advantage. Layer left. Inspired from the novels and films, yeah.
Expedition 67.
There's a lot of great 007 novels out there, were never turned into films. Some arguably better than the films. Who will be the next James Bond? This First Light game seems to be quite a young Bond from the silhouette. I know that sounds crazy, but you can tell. You really can tell. Even just from the hair, the face, you can tell. Tell a lot. Very little. So yeah, it would be nice. I think a lot of these franchises.
She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
Yeah.
Then we
they
should
all need
prepare
some new
before we
blood,
head there.
fresh blood. Like, is the new Doctor in Doctor Who gonna be Billie Piper? That's crazy. She just wants an assistant. I think that would be a really good idea. Actually, she was beloved. I think she's cool as well. I grew up when she was a pop star, if you want to call it that.
She's even grander than I thought.
Wow.
Lune, you're
Oh,
okay.
this is from
right?
the trailers.
I swear I've seen this dance before.
Yeah. Careful. Don't know if I should have destroyed the loomer. Oh, she's the one spreading this. Kinda don't want to kill her. We need the axon. She's got that face butthole, you know what I'm saying? Don't make me act up. Hello? Can we speak? So beautiful. Hello. Oh, it shows all their dead relatives. That's so sad. Gustav! We get to see some of her family. See? I told you! Oh my god! Sayel has had this personal story and a scar on her tummy. I think she either had like a stillborn child or an abortion or something. It's like a very botched scar anyway, that's for sure. It's meant to be like early France, you know? Poor baby, yeah. Everyone dies over a certain age. So for a child to die like that meant it was probably stillborn, which is so sad. Yeah, we had a conversation. I really liked Sayel. She's cheeky, beautiful. Now has a really sad story, poor thing. Alright, let's go. This game's so pretty, yeah, it really is. They nailed it. I've had a vodka martini. Not missing much. Dances with the glissandos. Oh, I killed those. These are hard fights because the camera's swinging all over the place. I'm supposed to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, who are we attacking? The ghost or her? Oh, I guess I'll try this. Watch it miss. No, it didn't miss. Okay. That's a great start.
There is a violence, yes.
Should try and heal, honestly. That hurt. Don't know if I'm fighting the ghost or her. So much bad self. Dance has become frantic.
Okay.
The tissuer sends fabric. Oh bollocks! I was supposed to. The grand ballet. Wow, look at this. I was supposed to kill him. He made tissue of armor. I was supposed to kill him. God, now he's trying to be nice. Suck my bow. How do you know when to dodge? Hello? It's so hard. What am I dodging?
Oh, really?
Flying people? Oh, it's so tough. I love the spectacle of it, but I just don't know when I'm dodging. And the camera is like a fucking bat out of hell. You can't turn it off. Whoa. I always feel like you have to die at least once just to figure things out. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like every fucking turn-based game, you gotta die once to figure it out. Like, can you tell who's attacking me? They're fucking flying. They're flying. And yeah, so you can stop the camera from moving, right? And yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. It's too far back, is it? When I stop the camera from moving, a giant thing up the top basically scolds me for doing that. I'm like, sorry! Let's see. Where was it? Let's go kick his ass. I was trying to be nice, it was an optional fight. It's the last time I do that. One of his third-person action stealth shooter for upcoming 007. Oh yeah, I'd say so. Why would they change? You know? Okay, where was he? There he is, little prick. Let's kick his ass. Nice. Head cannon for a baby was eaten by Terrier, the French man who had a stomach so large he couldn't be satiated and ate babies. Damn! That's fucked up. Real near vibes to music and visuals. Yeah, I can see that. We're supposed to be getting a new near game. Attack anyway. You kick your ass. I'm trying to be nice to you. The tissuer, huh? I thought it was a loom. Curses the expedition. Yeah, I love how unique everything is, but it just means absolutely nothing to me. First status that kills the character, end of its duration. It's like doom or death, is it? Means nothing to me if I can't see what I'm blocking. For a game that's about timing and all that blah blah blah. It means nothing. Resistance, okay. Well, that was a bad choice. Burn, motherfucker. These are easy because they're just jump attacks, you know? Ooh! That wasn't a swiping attack. So yeah, we'll die in 7 turns. No, we don't need 7 turns.
Ready to parry.
That's nice. Good for you. Parry away. What the fuck am I even looking at now? It's such an unusual way of doing things. The only thing that genuinely fucks me up in the game. As I said, nearly every boss you must die at least once. Because you don't know what the fuck you're being hit by. Forms a combo. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. I think they just fell in love with their own camera a little bit. That's all. What in the name of Jefferson was that?
I'm ready.
You die in 2 turns. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All these gradient attacks haven't been great. High physical damage. That's not high at all. Why is it so rough like that? Oh shit, you're going down 1 turn. Fucking kill him before he kills us. Still not good enough. They're all dead. They're all dead. They're all dead! I can't even see my own player characters half the time.
Bring it on.
I can't even see. I like the spectacle of it, but I cannot stand how fucking hard it is to see what's going on. Pretty overwhelming. Oh, this motherfucker. He's already dead. He gets to weave another character. You little bastard. Did you know he was going to attack with that thing? No, because he didn't tell you shit. Alright, this guy's gotta die. Come on. Oh look, he just magically got rid of all his burn for no damn reason. He had 30 burn. Nice. 8 government military secrets and such shit, a bizarre life. That is crazy.
No other expedition managed that.
No other expedition had a Lumina converter.
Yet this victory feels hollow.
He wasn't difficult. It's just same with the. We almost killed the main boss. It's just I don't even know what the fuck is going on sometimes. Now they say that there's a sound that plays before you have to dodge. You may have to give that a shot, but over the crazy beautiful opera singing and everything else going on, if you can hear a magical sound before you have to dodge, good luck. You're better hearing than I do apparently. I don't fucking hear nothing. think it's just the way it is, where consoles have such input delay, you might as well be swinging your dick in their general direction. Alright. Stand here while he turns around and works on his art. Right? I know, goofy. That's turn-based stuff. Good lord. Yeah, that's... Where did you hear about that story? Creepy. Yeah, sure. To these days, if you go to certain cultures, there's still haunting stories of human sacrifices and things like that. Different tribes. That's kind of wild. Yeah, it's a gorgeous game, but I think it got lost in the sauce of Persona, mixed in with a little bit of Paper Mario. Because I don't think you dodge or parry in Persona, do you? Not like that. You just raise your accuracy and evasion so you can dodge itself. But Paper Mario lets you do like super dodge and all that. And there's a super dodge, it's like a jump. Okay, let's go again. I always feel like I have to die once. Let's try that again, missus. This time, we're sending fucking flying. I didn't even know who I was fighting. It's like, is it the ghost bitch in the ground or is it the dancing bitch? I don't really care. I'll kill them all, as they say. Dances with the Glissandras. Oh! Fucking hell. Can you see the player character there? Can you tell me? You can see them now, but when she shot that thing, that is so fast. There's high break damage. I don't never see it do any different break damage. And if you say so, pretty famous story. There's been a few YouTube essays. Okay. I was frantic. Everything kind of the same as did before. I should heal this time though. I will.
To take risks.
Wish I had something that would heal everybody. I think I have a thing. Some people are supposed to get heals off her. Confident fighter healing share. Yeah. Alright, the Grand Ballet. This is a hard part. So cool, but you almost nearly want them to have a separate little screen or a TV where you can see the player character. Ugh. I did not dodge a single one of them. What do I do? What do I do? The fuck am I dodging? Who am I dodging? How am I dodging? She's still going? I would really love a go. Can I have a go? I have 2 health left. Actual 2 health. My god. So they were like doing this flying thing where they loop, then attack. And of course my brain was like, do it now. That was no good. She burns. The Grand Ballet again? I think all 5 of them gonna go again? I did it again. Wait, that dodge worked that time. Oh, it's so tough, that one. Damn it! Charm, the whole expedition is over. I don't like sending in reserve team, they fucking suck. Both of them. That's so hard. I can't see what's going on a lot of time. Our own player characters are so tiny. It's nearly impossible. Like you don't even see it hit you. Ah. This is insane. When do we get to go? What's worse is the bitch is pretty much dead. Can break, which is now a no. Can break. Let's try this. You're just not very powerful right now. Broke her charm, yeah. Ah, he hit her. What's that one like? Oh man, that other one floating over there is very tough. Like, I don't know what's going on. Look at that, and they both die. That's crazy. Crazy. And there's no retry button as well. They were doing it Ask Me Anything with, and the first thing that everyone asked for was a retry button. It so annoys me that the industry lacks like basic PS2 stuff, PS2 game stuff, like retries, animation cancels. We're so behind, and it's all because of Unreal Engine. If you have the popular engine, 80% of the industry using it, and it lacks some basic functionality, we're fucked. As players are fucked. We are beholden to the shit, basically. I hate that. I'm sat out here going like, remember when? And it's not just fucking good old nostalgia either. It really was better times. Look at that, even the non-golden one, which means it's not critical, is still 9,999. You gotta break the barrier. Yeah, she's not a hard boss, just super hard to see our characters. They're literally ants. I know they've done it for the specs, but it's an absolutely gorgeous boss, there's no denying it. Spoiled is not the word, but it all goes for shit. This is why people probably play this on story mode. Sorry, but it's true. What some people will do. Okay, so we can mark her, but she's immediately going to get 2 goes. Weakness and mark. Alright, so now the Grand Ballet. Let's see if I'm better at this now. Of course I'm not. It's easier to dodge, but you get rewarded less. I believe the Grand Ballet is 5 or 6 attacks and a charm. They all are different timing. I'm dead again. How much damage are they doing? Fucking hell. No, it's bump, bump, bump like that. It's fucking hard. Holy shit. Oh, she's doing this as well? That's not very fair. How do you get rid of that? Damn, charmed as well. So they're both charms, they both instantly die. Watch, because it just goes. She hit herself. And he did the same as well. Look at that. Killed themselves. I don't want the fucking reserve team, please. Stop, and I can't even get out. I can't get out of this, sadly. Will not let me pause. It's like boom, boom, boom. Not still charmed. God damn! Attacks with her dress. That's a new one. Didn't even see that one coming.
Careful, Verso.
And then the background ballet as well. Shit! Oh, he doesn't. I see. He's not listening to me, so he doesn't dodge ever. I see. And you know what sucks as well is you cannot. Once you have the other expedition, you can't revive the others. You only revive his dumb ass, which I think I would rather just have the whole lot of them die than bring his ass in. Useless. First, so you suck. Causes the ground to shake. Quake.
I'm ready.
6k, not bad, she's trying. Another Grand Ballet, this is insane. It's 2 or 3 attacks. Hey, dodged the same time as the rest of them. Not good enough. It's not enough damage, sadly. Not enough damage. Such little damage. 9,999. Damn, same timing as the rest of it. Not good enough.
I'll do it.
Fuck me, man. He gets so many turns. killed her. Nice! Didn't even say a dodge or anything there. Didn't even respond to my input. Ah, God damn it! How's it going, Bernie? So yeah, pretty famous. Fucking crazy. What was I watching? If any fans of popular MMOs, they were just a random ass channel name. It's just the way YouTube was. But they were a big Minecraft couple channel back in the day, and they split up, and the channel kind of fell a little bit. But the dude behind it, Pat, has just been swallowed by alcoholism. So he keeps showing up on Explore with us, Found on the Road. Just really shitty, embarrassing shit to happen. Unfortunately. And I don't know what is wrong with dudes that are going through divorces and breakups. Go to therapy. Like, is it that fucking hard? I don't care if your pride gets in the way. Fuck your pride, man. You're destroying your life. Every one of them. Elon, this fucking Pat shit. All of this crisis and this craziness can be averted if you just go to fucking therapy. It's really that easy. It's so hard to make them understand. They're literally destroying legacies and lives and generational wealth and their own lives, pretty much. Alright, we'll kick this bitch's ass. Yeah. But it wasn't even the fact that he was caught on body cam like that. The fact that they all knew him, they ripped the piss out of him, everyone in the cops, which I thought was a little shit, anyway. So you kind of go when the flash of the blade is there, you see? But the last one doesn't flash her blade. And that was the same timing as the other fight, but apparently not good enough. See, now we know. Now we can get perfect dodges, perfect parries, everything. And kill her immediately. But you have to die like 4 times to figure that out. Damn, insta-kill. I don't even know how to remotely bring him back like that. Right, let's see. If the target is burning, let me go virtuous.
Eyes don't lie.
No, didn't break her. The final act begins. Oh, jeez. Can you throw that at us? Oh my god. It's so cool. How do we dodge this? I fucking what? Jesus! Oh my god! Just threw that at us. What the hell? Ah! Charmed the 2 of them? Fuck off. Charm my ass. No! He's killing the other characters now. You dirty bastard. And just kills everything. Oh god. That's so annoying. One single charm did all that. We would have finished it. I have to use these fucking cards. Ah! Jesus. Can the cameraman just chill? Fucking Michael Bay cinematography. Chill! Dang, that's why I got caught. Can we have a go? You know when the team spawns in, it'd be nice if we got a go. Yeah, I think he purposely delays it there, which is quite sneaky.
Let us stay.
I don't know why it happens, but all the burn just disappears. Crazy. Makes no sense. Can break. Question is, will it break? There you go. I'll make her skip a turn. This guy's, they're all so weak. Finish her, please. Yeah, you're so weak. Yes, that did it. Okay, cool. Sucks that they used the other team now. Did the other guys even get any points? Probably not. Very cool. Just a little bit too grandiose. I know there's no such thing as too grandiose, but it's like I can't see the player characters. They're tiny ants, and you want me to dodge and perfectly jump? Alright, come on, wake up out of this. They've been enraptured by, you know, visions and hallucinations of their dead friends, but it's not real. It's not real. Holy attacks, Batman. Yeah, she literally threw a giant coliseum at it. Careful. Don't do it. Yeah, so the other thing would have added the shields. Shields are not hard to take down though. I was just hoping to get an extra prize out of it. But Friday is also the new Fortnite season, right? Superheroes. No, Luna, no. Why did she choose her? Rage alcoholic, drug user, has so many run-in domestic abuse, just all over disturbance of peace. Yeah, what a disaster. And hasn't posted in a year, so you hate to see it. Probably had those issues long before popular MMOs, you see. And then money and power fucks it up. We don't know too much about Luna, so gotta hope that's not a death, is it? Dang. No, she didn't. Yeah, now we know a good bit more about Sayel, but do we know much about Luna? They're the only two characters we don't know much about. So pretty. I still love this game. It's just the fact that it has learned from the other games. Unfortunately, it's kept the same shortcomings as the other games. It's this weird feeling of the first fight, you just have to die, every boss. Because you're not... People might say, no, you just learn on the fly. On the fly of what? Oh, the fly of the building coming towards you? Like, what do you think you're doing? That's goofiness. That's excusing bad practices. And not to mention, most of the status ailments only happen in that boss fight, as you can see by the tutorial that pops up, you know? Now, why the hell would you teach a player a new status ailment inside of the boss? You would have to contract the fucking poison or the charm to actually figure it out. That's a bad way of doing it as well. From Software is exactly the fucking same, but they're bullshit. Oh yeah, just learn by dying. That's we can't do that in real life. I'm sorry, we just get one go. That's not how you teach someone. Oh, here we go. So these are both of the axons. We didn't even see the axon. He's gonna apparently create a weapon. And I kind of guessed that it was like a blow your mind moment, but a curator is possibly actually Renoir. And here we go again. So we get these lovely scenes, almost like a silent movie with the original aspect ratio. This is why Mael is the true main character.
You again.
This girl Alicia, I think. Now this is all spoilers, of course, but I think she is Mael, this broken porcelain doll. What is in a name, after all? Our true identities. Oh, I think this is the Paintress, and also her mother, and Renoir is her father. That's what I think. That's the big spoilers. That's what it says about family. You've seen this creepy, all these no-face people. I think what it's meant to be, it's almost like they're absorbing pain and grief, and it's eating them, you know, alive. Trauma as a lesson. This guy is known as the curator. He's just been a helper, but I actually think it's her father. I think it's Renoir who's been killing us. That's just me. We got a little flash forward. You might say, why would he be killing you in one instance and helping you in another? Because the other guy is not really him. One is their trauma, their real soul. That's what he really looks like. While the other is their anger and trying to keep the trauma going. Same with the Paintress. Have that kind of power. This is the weapon he's created. So this will push maybe into the final act, I assume. I assume the final act is on to the Paintress. Of course, she gets the magical, powerful, ultimate weapon. I wonder why. Verso here, I believe, is her brother. Unless if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's all good. I think he's been holding back. He's also what they consider immortals because they didn't die during, you know, the Gommage barrier breaker can now face the Paintress at the monolith. The barrier breaker, and you can actually equip it as well. You might have to equip it. Level 15. We'll have to see. I think that barrier breaker might be a little tongue-in-cheek nod to actually breaking the barrier of damage as well. Yeah, the bosses have not been hard. I just keep fucking failing from random crazy stuff. New outfit, huh? 5 out of 9. If you get 4 out of 9, you get to break those little things all around. It's a very beautiful game. I can see why a lot of people, probably journalists as well, play this on story difficulty. Because it's not hard. It's just hard to explain. The camera just makes it awkward. That's the best way. Within the first stream, go back and watch, I turned off all the goofiness. And didn't matter. It did not matter. You just give out to me. Said like, you turned off all this stuff. It's going to make things so much harder. And it didn't. It made things harder to have the camera moving. It makes me sick to my stomach. It is what it is. I get what they're doing. They're trying to say that within the camera movement, make it easier to dodge because you can kind of feel it in the motion. But I don't agree. Look at the power on that. Oh my god. 1200. The difference. This is the one she's using now. 800. Still very good though. Who knows? I don't know if we should use that. I want to upgrade this more. Yeah, can't go to 20 yet. Do it. Then didn't one say that we had something that would allow us to get to like level 32 or something? Crazy. Steel shields removed by hitting enemies. Steel shields removed. Steel shield. Oh, that means steel shields. Switch to virtual stance on breaking any shield. Okay. I'm probably going to use it as a story thing. And we can have a chat with all of them as well. I want to pick this up just for the spectacle. Yeah, exactly. Right, the spectacle of it all.
Here.
I think that's what a lot of people are doing.
You ready?
They just want to experience the story of it all, you know.
I'm bored. Let's play cards or throw some dice.
Wish it would fucking auto-play the conversation.
No, I always win. Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
I don't know what game broke all these people, and it was probably Sekiro. Ever since then, there's been such a fucking heightened sense of accessibility around difficulty and stuff. It's fucking stupid. You got half the industry, you know, basically defending it because they're pussy-ass bitches. And then the other half are try-hard know-it-alls. So you can't win either way. You can't win. I've said this before, but half of the From Software fanbase needs to get in the bin. They're toxic, overachieving know-it-alls. When in reality, they use trainers, they fucking cheat their way to the top, use cheeses, and use YouTube videos. Fuck them, you know? Fuck them. And then the other fucking half is the pussy-ass bitches that have started at Sekiro or Elden Ring and expect to just win everything and know everything without doing an ounce of care or backstory or homework. So, fuck them all. Fuck them all. Oxfordshire, England, Bill and Jack, identical twins, celebrate their 100th birthday. Oh, are they the oldest living twins?
Requires no sleep.
Alright, so this is where you kind of, notice that didn't improve the relationship. You spend a little bit of time. This is how we found out about Sayel's baby and the scar on her tummy. I knew from the get-go about that scar. You don't have a scar there for nothing, you know. It's the same as the scar about the right the same place, but on your back. That's a kidney, you know. Scar right there, kind of just below the belly button to the left is usually got to do with like a C-section scar, you know. Fucking hate modern phones, man. Hate them.
You okay?
Throw them in the bin. Touchpads are the worst thing to ever happen to big-handed people.
Yeah.
Made for tiny nails and tiny hands.
What's wrong?
It takes me 14 minutes to do one fucking text message.
Nothing.
Crap.
Just thinking about Gustav.
Oh.
and Lucien, and every time I think I've managed to
I used
contain
to
it.
have all the button phones, and I had 3 conversations going at once, because you'd know how many button types,
A wave comes
presses
out
it
of
would take
nowhere
to
and
do the letters.
drags
It was
me
so
away.
easy.
I know.
I genuinely detest them. Most modern technology is actually low-key shit, but
do you do
sadly
it?
their fan base
After
are,
all these
they
years?
buy things for the status, not for functionality, you know. Supreme always comes to mind,
They say
Yeezys
time
and
heals
Air
all
Jordans,
wounds.
and the brand new technology. They have to have it, the new iPhones, with their fucking headphone jacks up their ass. They just
Chelsea.
buy it because it's status. That's all it is. You've got skinny little pencil neck needle dicks idiots like XQC buying watches that his skinny little wrists can't even hold on to.
But I
You know,
guess death heals all
Lamborghinis in the
wounds too.
garage and he's no driver license. The list goes on. You got dudes walking around with like $60,000 chains with their little tiny necks and shoulders can barely hold on to, you know. It's so
Bad
goofy.
joke.
I was watching some
Sorry.
people in Greece and they had like a big, huge big villa, and they were all content
Death
creators,
is
and they didn't even stay there.
not
They don't stay
necessarily
overnight or
final.
anything. Just the Airbnb,
What does that mean?
just to do some content at,
Gustav lives
and
in
then
another
move
ways,
on.
right?
So weird, and you wonder why the economy is fucked,
memories,
because this
through his
is
influence
what
on
we're
your
dealing
life
with.
and everyone else's,
We don't stand a chance.
through the
We
lunar
thought, you know,
converter and his research.
Wall Street and all those gobshites are bad, but nah. The content creator rich
Yeah,
generation
that's true, but
is the
that's
worst.
not
They are
very
the most
comforting when I'm
wasteful,
missing him.
pointless. And look what they all become. Fucking groomers, kitty fiddlers, alcoholics and drug
Try talking
addicts.
to him.
Way to go. Way to go, Paul. My family's side has lived past 100. Really? God, you're very lucky. Don't think there's anyone over here. Not many people in Ireland live past 100. You have a few old mammies and grannies who live pretty
serious?
old,
It
but
helps.
not many. It's not because
At
of
least
drinking and all that.
It
I think
helps
it's just
me.
all this stuff. We're hard-working people,
I
and
imagine what they would say.
we're put up with a lot of shit
React
from
to
every
them.
other
It helps
country
me
too, you know.
Keep them alive.
Back in the day, the
Yeah,
Irish, we were the working class, but we were treated like every other
Try that.
minority really bad. Like there was signs back in the days of segregation. There was signs that said no black people and no Irish, you know, and that's how fucked up. And same, they would be able to do the same with fucking Asian people as well. All they were used is for labour, and then they didn't want anything to do with you afterwards. You wonder why you turn to drink and stuff, huh? You wonder. So we have noticed that some of this relationship stuff that did happen, it gives us these gradient attacks, extra ones, but I don't know what the limit is. At 4 we got the second one, so
I can't
my brain
believe we're
thinks
this
maybe at
close.
6 you get the third one. They also get like a wonderful
Thank you.
backstory, so it's so worth it. But I still
Feel
know
what's
very
right
little
about
about
you.
Lune. Sayel, like she's got her own little family and the child, and she's taken into adopting and sort of doing a big sister project. That's what we found out, and we're basically, you know, Virgo was asking a bit too many personal questions why she didn't have kids, and you see why she did. She lost one. And
Actually,
maybe she can't anymore.
Thank
you know.
you. I wouldn't have got
But
this far.
yeah, we
man.
don't know too much about Lune. She started off as kind of a closed off, kind of bitchy character, honestly. A sort of
Tomorrow comes.
big sister know-it-all to Gustav. Tomorrow comes, but I want to know more, you know. And clearly something happened there with that. She was the only one. She saved us from that. Oh, look at this. Cool. These are the little
Working on the
journals
30
of
days
all the
journal.
other dead expeditioners.
You planning to die anytime soon?
Maybe.
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you. but
Reflecting
to
on
us.
100 years, he named the computer as the most important event in his lifetime with all the amazing
You always
possibilities.
take
Yeah.
such copious notes.
Okay.
Since I was 4.
100 years. Would have been 1924, 1925, you know.
Really? 4?
So that would have been long after, you know, telephones and
That's what happens when
The
you
light
have
bulb.
obsessive researchers for parents.
a lot of things, you know.
Still, 4 is young.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32. Everyone in Lumiere starts their
32.
apprenticeship at 6. And
32
I
is
was
a good
apprenticed to my parents.
Not to die,
so
but just a
they
good age
started
in
me
general.
early.
I feel like 32 is that time where you've gotten over that, oh god, I'm 30 now, but you cannot get your shit together. Apprenticeship at 6. Yeah, it's almost like child labor, but it's because of this disaster that's happening if you don't start early. Because my elder is only 15, you know?
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution? Birth your own.
Damn.
Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
I should just not feel nice. That's how you ask questions.
Doesn't that feel nice?
So, was she was raised just to become a researcher?
My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very...
Oh, they're both artists, huh? Would one of them be a paintress?
So,
huh?
there was a great deal of
I think
pressure
so.
to follow in their path.
Apparently his hair is fully grey, but it was like a joke where he dyed some but left a little bit.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Ooh, a death dealer. Yeah, they consider themselves immortals, but it's mainly just it's not in a traditional sense that we think, like some kind of a god or something. It just means that they beat out the paintress, the gommage as they call it, where you die when she paints the number. I think they're only exempt from that because of their family, and hiding Maëlle is very clever because she wouldn't suffer from it as well because she's only 15, but in reality she was never going to hit it.
Huh. Mine too.
Yeah, really?
What do you play?
Guitar.
Yeah,
You?
at this point, those Explore With Us and police body cams, there's almost like 1 in 10 that is some kind of an influencer or YouTuber or TikToker or whatever, you know. Not crazy.
A little guitar as well.
A lot of them are just Karens as well. And the same people that rip the piss and do shorts about other Karens. But when they're pushed to that edge, they go straight there every time.
Right?
No matter how young or old they are. Typical Karen, you expect them to be like a retiree or somebody's mom or something. And usually in their like late 40s, early 50s. Maybe in Florida, acting up, talking shit, eventually gets a little racist. But I'm seeing it younger and younger. Just people have not been told no for quite a while. And then they'll have a chip on their shoulder from COVID, so they're coming out back into the world and they think they're owed something from people and the government and everything's like, fuck, you know. There's only 2 people that have emerged out of COVID, and if you're like us, it's mainly, most of us are borderline traumatic agoraphobics. We don't want to talk to people, we want to socialize, we want to stay inside. And then there's the other half that are like, this is my world, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want, and people will bow to me, main character syndrome. It's like, Jesus Christ. Renee's intrigued by the facade of Versa. Hers is a little bit lower, is it? No, they're all kind of near 5. Okay, good. Apparently there's like a secret thing you can do as well. I still know so little about her. Everyone else is pretty much...
You seem preoccupied.
It's nothing. Just... It's been a long road to get here.
Oh, yeah.
Extra long for you,
Yeah.
I imagine.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
A little bit too relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am, but we will do everything in our power. And either it will be...
It's almost time for me just to not look at any of the leaks. Sorry, that actually... not much actually throws me off, but that leak just I won't say anything. Jesus! That's all I said. Jesus! I'm speechless for a second. Jesus. Alright. Fucking hell, boys. Lock it in. This is going to be a crazy week, that's all I'll say. If that's true. My God.
I guess, yeah.
Even PlayStation show seems to have a few bangers. Cool. I hope they show off another big first party game. Like, I know that we'll get the 2.5 one, but it seems each one they show one big first party game, you know? We got like Ghost of Yotei, then that's Saros? I don't know how you say it. That next Housemarque game, you know, which we know very little about. Even if they
It's a
are
double-headed
26.
side very useful on a farm, though.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I can't believe we're talking about harvesting crops after the last one, literally about her possibly, you know, losing a baby and having a hysterectomy afterwards. Like, holy fucking whirlwind, you know?
I used to love the gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them and 15 boxes of plant
There's
gossip.
be a good bit left, and then it's kind of like a race to the finish line.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably best
A lot
than
of
dead
side
flowers.
stuff as well.
Dead flowers are nice too.
Yeah, I like dead flowers. Potpourri.
You don't talk about your husband much.
No. Wonder what happened. I love that it's so sad, but the fact that he's taking care of the stillborn child in the afterlife is just excruciating. Oh my god. Poor woman, and she's a fantastic character. She deserves her own DLC. I just love her wit. I love her voice actor. I don't know who voice actors. I think Jennifer English does Mael. But oh my god, she's just almost pretty much my favorite. Shala Nix. Gorgeous woman. What do I know? What does she do? Fucking Octonauts, the old guard. Hell yes. Did she do a bit of Baldur's Gate 3 as well? So that seems to be like where 90% of them come from. No, she doesn't even have proper IMDb page. How strange! She's probably one of those great voice actresses that is just the unsung hero that's done thousands of projects. Oh no, she was. There we go. Performance. It was in Baldur's Gate 3. Doesn't say anywhere there. She did a lot of commercial work as well. Shala Nix, NYX. Wonderful. Audiobooks as well. I can see that, man. Her voice is absolute smooth. It's like caramel. It's not even worse for it.
It's okay. It's just... It still hurts.
I think he probably died to the gommage. It just when you reach that age, it just kind of snaps you out of existence. I think.
Neither of us were perfect.
No.
But we were perfect
I
for
would
each other.
absolutely just die for a DLC with her.
What happened to him?
Just saying. What do you think?
You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident.
Oh
on one
wow,
of the
wasn't
islands
even the
near
gommage.
Lumiere.
Wow.
His body washed away.
Damn. Accident. One of the islands near Lumiere. What are they doing? Be preparing for his body washed away. So she never even got the proper burial. It's the
I was prepared for his gommage.
Yeah.
But
See, most of them, the gommage ends up being a type of living funeral as well, or living wake. So most of them are quite dead to the whole thing, almost numb, and they kind of not celebrate it, but it's sort of like a giant party. But yeah, taking an accident like that.
We were supposed to have 5 more years together.
Oh no! What a great character!
It's
Holy
okay.
hell! Some of the best writing in
I've
years.
learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
And you can miss all this if you don't talk to them. You can just go straight to the next
That's a good
thing.
way to look at it.
Why
Lucky
would
to
you?
have found each other? Not everyone has that.
It's nice that it's optional, of course. Because you know how
Yeah.
people are these days.
I am.
Watch a YouTube video and it
Very
is
lucky.
absolutely just tear through things. 25-hour video up the moment the game releases.
Can't compete with that.
Just really special.
You're competing in a
Binge my
different
ass.
event.
We are just commoditizing life at this point. Ain't about binging
That's a
nothing.
nice way to say fling.
Just eat, consume, shit, fuck, repeat. That's all we do. That's all we're any damn good for. Parasites and cockroaches.
Is there a future where I might compete in the same event?
let's just focus on today. And by today, I mean tonight.
No. I feel used, but I like it. That might not be a good idea. I don't know if I can keep my feelings casual. What? They're trying to instigate a love thing here? Oh, no. He doesn't deserve her.
I feel used, but...
Fuck you, Verso,
like
man. You get everything, you little immortal bastard. I think Sayel is more about... I can tell what she's doing. She's masking trauma and pain with fucking the shit out of things. The bond grows even deeper. No. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not going into it. Okay, so I think after this, it just kind of spend an unusually long time together. No! Trying to camp. Luna is upset that Verso skips sentry duty. Sayel is unable to save Verso from Luna's displeasure. Well, she was getting some pleasure herself. God damn. Fuck you, Ben Star. You get everybody. 33 the 3rd. Atomfall DLC's out today. Nice. I hear that not Atomfall, what's the other one? Atomic Heart. They both have Atom in their name. Atomic Heart's going to be showing up at the Summer Game Fest. It'll be a sequel, DLC. Enough time has passed since the first one, but who knows? They did people were like, oh, do an Atomic Heart 2, but it's in a under the water city. I'm like, there was a DLC like that. Don't make everything Bioshock. I love it. I love Bioshock. It's one of my favorite series of all time. But chill out. I don't even want the new Bioshock under the sea. Like, there's talks of the new Bioshock having some Rapture refugees as a way of kind of tying it together. I don't even want that. I don't want that song. That seems like a thinly veiled excuse to try and tie them together. Atomic Heart will always be known as the Rule 34 robots, but...
Wait.
What was the last one they did?
Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Trapped in Limbo. Now they had one that was something called like Ballet or Opera Under the Sea or something. I didn't jump back into them. Forgive me. But maybe as a complete edition. Trapped in Limbo. And there was Annihilation Instinct. What was the other one called? Oh, here we go. Enchantment Under the Sea. Very, very busy. So there's 3 big DLCs for it. Good for them. That one, Enchantment Under the Sea, is pretty much an ode to Bioshock. And what do you want? If you haven't played Atomic Heart and you love Bioshock, you're like, what are you doing?
Because we're buddies.
You couldn't tell. For most of my series that take 6, 10, 15 years to come back, I just find the nearest game that imitates or is inspired by it, and it kind of scratches the itch for a while. Looks like he's done as well. Okay, let us rest. Let us rest. Anything over here? I've noticed this thing is blocked. Must be for later. Looks like a lot of things are just gonna go crazy once you go to the Paintress. So we do that next time. Let's see, is there anything optional we can mess around with right now? When do you unlock the flying? That's what I want to know. Writes about how they can now enter the monolith. We should try to understand everything. Forever cherish these memories. The memories of Gustav inspire my skill unlock. There we go. Gustav's homage. Hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this. That felt very final for the journal, didn't it? Let's have a look at that real quick. It might be her last. They're all half dead from that fight. Might be her last. Skills. Last gradient attack. No, it's this one here. Assigned skill. Gustav's homage deals high single target lightning damage. Increased damage to marked targets. And doesn't remove the mark as well. Not bad at all. But it's only high single target damage. Not trying to be mean, but we're in the extreme right now. The extreme! They're all bloody because they're half dead. Let's rest up. Upgrade attributes. We attribute. Rasputin. Yeah, I haven't upgraded these two in a while. I should. It'll take that long. Okay. Let's see what happens to the story when we rest. And go to sleep. Probably just show the monolith. I think if I enter the monolith, it might be an act of just racing to the finish. Then I'm trying to see.
We've done it.
We're really going to face the Paintress.
And finally break this cycle.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you?
Looney? No?
Nobody ever wondered what Esquier was made of, did they?
Oh.
Well, Esquier and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, verse 1.
Oh! What? Is that alcohol?
Promise me sweet
What?
rocks.
Is he made of wine?
Wine.
But I don't want to drink vomit wine. Ah. Would you guys drink vom wine?
Stash inside him.
No, I know some wine
Excellent
is
vintages.
nasty, but fucking
Probably should
vomit
have, but I
wine?
suppose tonight deserves an exception.
Yeah.
Mon ami.
Chin chin. Ah. Cheers.
I told you to stop drinking alone.
Feels like a.
To your great generosity.
I don't know
Feels like
how
a
you
joker.
can like this.
Just what? That's how they make box wine.
It comes with age.
Do you have apple juice?
Yeah, she's only 15. Well, a lot of French
Yeah.
teenagers drink
maybe do
wine. Mainly at dinner, though. Seems to be a lot left. It's just hard to tell. Just. Yeah, I think there's even a post game, in game. I just don't. I'm trying to figure out, how long to beat. We could go a little bit more. I just don't want to get to that point where it's like, oh, you can't go back now. Because it doesn't have. Well, maybe it does. Oh, who's that? The grey hair? Is that girl? Alicia? We found out her name because he yelled it. Look at that. It's gotta be his sister and his mom. She just pulled up out of nowhere. It's very clearly Mayel, right? Come on. Oh, look at them. Hands behind their back. What a family thing to do. Question is, why is their family so important? That's what I want to know. Are they gods? Like, what was the fracture? Were they powerful enough to cause us? Is that an invitation? It's gotta be. What did that say? It's French. Probably you're invited. Like a broken porcelain doll. All black and white. Oh, dang. The masks we wear.
My beautiful sister.
Told you.
This earth.
Told you. Ah, it was pretty obvious. Idiots clipping through this. The question is, oh, and there's Daddy.
Condemning her to die.
Hi, Daddy. But we were wondering, they all have like very similar scars, where they actually the same
My
person.
son,
There you go.
do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death, and who paints life instead? We exist and we will exist for as long as she wants.
If you can't stop time, you can't stop death.
Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you.
He's not even moving
You
his lips.
think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you?
Everything we decided before their very eyes. Between the bars of their prison. in the shadow of the monolith.
Yeah. I think he's like that idea
The
of...
shadow of the monolith.
Yeah. He's like that immortal who wants it all to end, you know. So you start going mad. But everyone else is going to die. She's not really stopping the clock, she's just slowed it down. Alright.
Wow.
Kicks us out.
I drank too much last night.
I can't remember a thing.
Monica, you drank?
You clean me out, mes amis.
Oh god.
You bunch of drunks.
You know, they're doing that very stereotypical little comedy moment. It'd be funny if Esquire was all like thin for a second. Look at her right there, like you forget how big she is. Massive. No previous save. Yeah, I wish they should do that a little bit better. How do you? How do you know how close you are? I don't know. I don't know if I should continue on. I'm nervous. Maybe I will. Maybe we'll dip our toes in and see. Probably low level. Let me grab a permanent save somewhere. Much stronger than regular neurons. Just see. Just to see. There's obviously another act. Why are we getting little hiccups now? Rest, upgrade. Maybe a fucking save. But is there not? Wasn't there a... No, it's just all that. Oh, I could have sworn that there was a manual save, was there not? No. Who knows now? I'm like 27 games deep in my brain. It's very hard to think of what does what. We can always, that's a lot of autosaves. We can always load one back if it's a big deal. Let's do it. Let's head into the monolith. See what happens. Why not? Maybe when you touch the monolith it'll be like Act 3 starts now or something. As I said, there's still a lot more to the game. It's just where is there gonna be a
We can finally reach the Paintress.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand. We still have a little bit of time.
You know? It would have been interesting to go there just at the start, just to see would you die? Would she explode everything? Bum, bum, bum. The other thing as well is there's clearly a couple of more. I wonder maybe do you not get to fly as Esquire post game?
Let us get wet.
Which would be kind of shitty. Alright, fuck it, let's go for it. Alright, I wonder do I need to equip that weapon? Cards and then up to 3 gradient stacks. They'll teach me something. Here we go. Oh, like a really well put together cutscene. You can almost tell, right? FMV. All on top of Esquire is cool. Oh, she's doing it. Bonk. No, it has to be my
You should do the honors.
Sometimes I play games and I get nervous and bittersweet, not wanting to finish them. I literally can't push it forward. Isn't it funny? Human mind is a strange one. Come on, don't be afraid. You're so afraid of the truth. Come on. Jesus. Well done. We've now officially gone further than any other expeditioner. This is all uncharted territory. For better or for worse, we'll be ending this.